Okay, I told you that we're going to have the new Gemara in 10 minutes, so let's see how quickly we can do this. We had a machlokes between Rabbi Eliezer and Rabbi Akiva. Rabbi Eliezer held that someone that lends money and is given a mashkon, if the mashkon is lost, which is in Hebrew it's avad mashkon, so Rabbi Eliezer says the person can still collect. And the reason is because he was only a shemer chinam, the lender was only a shemer chinam on the mashkon, and he's not responsible for it. He lost it, big deal. He goes and collects. Yishava, he has to swear v'yitel ma'asav, and he can still collect his money. Rabbi Akiva held no. Rabbi Akiva held that if you lose the mashkon, you lost your money, and we explain that this is a machlokes. If the mashkon is given as a proof that the money was borrowed, or if it's given as a source to collect the debt. Okay. Now, what the Gemara did before is the Gemara tried to explain how Rabbi Eliezer can fit with the Mishnah. And we said, the Mishnah says that if someone lends and he's given a mashkon, he's a shemer sacher over that mashkon. Sounds very much like Rabbi Akiva. He's responsible if it gets lost. How will it fit with Rabbi Eliezer? So the Gemara first said that there's a difference between if the mashkon was taken at the time of the lending, and then the mashkon was given as a proof, and then he would only be a shemer chinam. However, if the mashkon was given at the time of collection, in the Gemara's case it's shaloi b'shas halvasei, then he would be a shemer sacher. And the reason why that mashkon was given was in order to collect. He didn't have money at the collection time, so the mashkon is taken, and then he is a shemer sacher of the mashkon. If he loses the mashkon, so then he has lost his money. So if we would say, how would we reconcile the Mishnah with Rabbi Eliezer? Well, the Mishnah says he's a shemer sacher. That's talking about when the mashkon was taken at the time of collection. When did Rabbi Eliezer say avad mashkon yishava v'yitel ma'asav, that it's not his fault? He's only a shemer chinam. That's talking about when the mashkon was taken at the time of lending. The Gemara said, but you can't say that because both Rabbi Eliezer and the Mishnah say hilveu ala mashkon, that he lent him with a mashkon. And that would mean that even the case of the Mishnah is talking about that the mashkon was taken at the time of lending. So and you just said that if it's taken at the time of lending, it should be a shemer chinam. It doesn't fit with Rabbi Eliezer. So the Gemara gave another option. The Gemara said that hilveu ma'is is a shemer sacher. I made a mistake. I'm going to correct this while we speak. The Gemara says that hilveu ma'is is a shemer. Whoops, that's English. Hilveu ma'is is a shemer chinam, but hilveu peres is a shemer sacher. No, that's shemer sacher. Okay, and so the Mishnah now would be talking about if he lent fruits, but if he lent money, he would be a shemer chinam. That's Rabbi Eliezer talking about where he lent money. If he lent money, so then the fact that he's watching a mashkon is not such a big deal for him. He's only a shemer chinam. He's not getting much benefit. However, if he lent fruits, which that's the case in the Mishnah, then he would be a shemer sacher because he has a great benefit from lending fruits, because when he gets paid back, he gets back fresh fruits, and that's a benefit that he has. Okay. The Gemara then says, you can't say that because Rabbi Yehuda is the one that makes a difference between money or fruits, and which means the Tana Kama, which is this top case right here, does not make that difference. So when the Tana Kama says hilveu ala mashkon shemer sacher, that means that whether it's money or fruits. So you can't say that Rabbi Eliezer is talking about money and the Mishnah is talking about fruits, because actually the Tana Kama is talking about money as well, and he's still a shemer sacher. So the Gemara now says, Ela machvart masnisin d'leik Rabbi Eliezer. Well, let's have the actually, before the Gemara says that, I'm sorry, I skipped a point. The Gemara says, okay, so let's edit the Mishnah and say that this is the sheet of Rabbi Yehuda. Then the Gemara says, if this is the sheet of Rabbi Yehuda, then what are you going to do about Rabbi Akiva? Rabbi Akiva is not going to fit with the Mishnah. The Mishnah says that if you lend money, you're a shemer chinam. Rabbi Akiva says if you lend money, avad mashkon avad ma'asecha, you're obviously a shemer sacher. You're responsible for it. So the Gemara says that that's going to be a problem if the Mishnah is not going to be Rabbi Akiva. We learned the Rashi Rashi says that Stam Mishnah is Reb Meir, Stam Sifra is Reb Yehuda, Stam Sifri is Reb Shimon, and Kulu Ali b'de Rabbi Akiva. We would like to have our Mishnah to be like Rabbi Akiva as well. All of those Tanoim are students of Rabbi Akiva. They're part of the 5 students that Rabbi Akiva made after his 24,000 passed away, and they would all of their opinions should go according to Rabbi Akiva. So the Gemara says, Ela Machvarta, forget Rabbi Eliezer. He's not the author of our Mishnah. Rabbi Akiva will fit with our Mishnah, and Hilveo ala mashkon is talking about money, and he's still a Shemer Sachar. That's Rabbi Akiva's opinion, and Rabbi Yehuda would argue. Okay, this is a review of the old Gemara. I'm going to stop it here, and we'll do the new Gemara on the next video.